What's up, Olivier? How you doing? I'm good, thank you. That must have felt good, did it?
Say again?
That must have felt good, that result.
I can't hear. The result, we needed that win because we couldn't basically show our quality, the proper Milan. Before I think we dominated the first game, Newcastle. We created a lot of chances. We didn't score. Second game, I think we could have won in Dortmund. And then in PSG, we started well the game there. First half strong, but they score in counter-attack, and after we know the rest. But I think, we just wanted to bounce back, to show our quality, our generosity tonight. We've been more efficient. We've been efficient in both boxes tonight, and that's what made the difference in Champions League.
Olivier, talk us about through the header, the goal, the winning goal.
Well, that's one of my favorite one. I received a nice cross. I received a nice cross from Theo. I know he's gonna hit the ball very hard, second post, and I just stay behind Skriniar, and I hit it. I tried to just put it on target. I thought it gonna be a bit higher, but at the end I'm very pleased and relieved that the ball was back of the net.
Was Thierry Henry impressed? He was there with David Beckham. They were watching.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I hope you enjoy. There was a nice header, and it's always a great feeling to score, in San Siro with all our fans. We had a great support, amazing support from the beginning till the end, and we wanted to give them back. This love they give us every single day, even in a tough moment. So we are back on track in this group, and now we can hope to finish well. We've got 2 games to win, so everything is open now. But yeah, it's a relievement.
I'm just wondering, does it annoy you how Jamie Carragher pronounces your name, Olivier Giroud? Does it bother you?
Well, no, Olivier Giroud. They've been calling me 9 years in Premier League like that. And do
you want to teach him how to say it properly, though?
Tell me your name. Let's pronounce it. I need education.
Well, in French, is Olivier Giroud.
Oh! Kate, you say it. Tell me how to say it, Kate.
Olivier Giroud.
Oh!
It just rolls off the tongue.
Nice.
Olivier Giroud.
Micah, talk about the
A bit
great...
too much on the R, by the way.
C'est pas grave quand même.
No need to do.
C'était pas si mal comme ça.
C'est bien. Oh, très bien, très bien.
Bah, merci, c'est
Not
gentil.
great, but it's all right.
Oh, what? What?
Cool.
You're having a go, are you?
No, have I got to say it?
Yes, we're waiting.
Olivier.
No.
Olivier Giroud.
No, not with the L. Not Giroud. Giroud.
Oh, Olivier Giroud.
No.
No.
No W. No W. Not Giroud.
Giroud.
You need to come. You need to come in France in the holidays. I will teach you how to pronounce properly the French names.
Okay. Well, I'll see you on the French Riviera in the summer.
Did you do a high school diploma? Did you do GCSE in French?
I didn't do GCSE in anything.
You what?
GCSE? What's GCSE?
My Scouse is gone now.
Wow. Oh, man.
We're going to go to a break.
Olivier Giroud?
Well, you call him Olivia, which is a woman's name. His name's Olivier.
Oh, yeah, Olivier.
Yeah.
And then you put the D on the end. There's no D on the end.
Yeah.
All right, never mind. Okay.
Going to be there that night, and as I said, that place is bouncing.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
And you bounced yourself into a new contract that night, didn't you?
I don't think I was already in contract negotiations.
Yeah,
at
and I think that
time.
just
I don't
got you
think it
over the
helped.
line, didn't
Why
it?
would that help me?
Well, you're talking about that. You're actually talking to somebody else there in your mind. We get a little bit nervous.
Maybe we should do that, eh?
Hey, well, that's it, you know.
How do we end up talking about contracts every single show? Happens every single time. What's up, everybody? Very good evening to you from London. Thank you for joining us tonight for the post-match show in the Champions League. Kate Abdo, Clint Dempsey, Jamie Carragher, Micah Richards. Okay, so in the highlight game of the evening, the biggest game of the night, AC Milan got the job done at home in Milan against PSG. 2-1 was the final score. We're going to take you straight out to Milan, where Guillaume and Jesse got to watch that game pitch side. What were your guys' thoughts? I'm interested how you saw that second half, particularly because we spoke to you after the first.
You're right. You said it before, it's bouncing. The stadium is bouncing. It's bouncing. It's actually very exciting. You can hear the noise through the windows. And it was a very, very exciting game for many, many reasons. AC Milan had to go through so many obstacles, a bad defended goal, the fact that they come from a very bad form period and having to face a PSG that destroyed them just about 2 weeks ago. How did they manage to turn it around?
Well, going into the locker room at halftime, they knew they had to come out with a strong performance. It wasn't the prettiest. You know, it was gritty. They were grinding. They were fighting for loose balls, maybe a couple injuries in the match, but it was what they needed at this point in the season. And certainly now where they are in the group stage, they give themselves a real chance.
And as well as a collective, very good performance defensively, especially in the second half. You needed, and you asked for that, the top players to perform. What did you see of Loftus-Cheek or Rafael Leao, Giroud?
Well, I think having Loftus-Cheek back in the lineup is a big factor for them. He's physical, he's strong. He can also have some solutions when he gets on the dribble with the ball. He helped create some of the transition moments. But we said that the attackers needed to play better, right? And you get a goal out of Leao, you get a goal out of Giroud. What a header that is. Really just fighting his way to find a way to get ahead on it. So, you know, it was a gutty performance. And sometimes when you're in a low point in the season, those are the kinds of things you need to get yourselves back on track.
We're waiting to see what Pulisic has. He obviously retired with some kind of injury. It looks like a hamstring. It could be really bad news, but we have asked the press officer. Nothing is determined yet. But in the case, this is the injury. It looks bad, doesn't it?
Yeah, anytime you see someone pull up quickly like that, you know that usually it's not good. Anytime you have a hamstring injury, you're always wondering, okay, is it grade 1? Is it grade 2? That's the difference between it being 2 weeks versus 4 to 6 weeks. So hopefully it's something lighter so that he can recover quickly and obviously get back on the match and then be available for the national team window.
Finally, one word on PSG. This was not the PSG of Paris. And strangely enough, Mbappe seemed very isolated. They couldn't find him.
Yeah, it was a little bit strange that way. I would have thought that knowing that Cabrera was in the lineup, that they would have tried to get Mbappe the ball as much as possible and get him into the game. That being said, Dembele in the first half was very dangerous, very good, hit the post, was creating a lot of chances. So, you know, they have weapons. But for the most part, Milan, they bent, but they didn't break. Only a goal on a set piece. So pretty good performance overall and something they desperately needed at this point in the season.
They didn't break, Kate. That's what we saw today and left the group very, very open.
Yeah, they sure did. I know that you guys are going to go and get some interviews with players in just a second, but just before you do go, Jesse, just a question on Christian Pulisic and that kind of the issue as a whole of American players getting injured. Just before the game, we were talking about Gio Reyna and you said he has to stay fit. That's so key that he stays fit. Does it feel like a recurring problem to you with some of the bigger name US players?
Yeah, it's a little strange. I mean, you'd have to highlight Gio and Christian specifically with their hamstring problems that they've had in their careers. The demands on European football are big. It's everything from the level of the matches, the speed of the matches, the frequency of the matches, the travel, everything that you're dealing with, going back and forth to the U.S. every transfer window. It's not easy for these guys, but for the most part, they take care of themselves. They do everything they can to keep themselves on the pitch. So unfortunate moment for Christian. Hopefully it's not too bad.
Guillaume, I asked you about Beckham. Where is he?
I've started the job, right? I'm actually going to travel. I wasn't going to London. I'm going to London to meet his PR people. He knows we want him. But, you know, it goes, but you're a superstar. It goes in phases. You first have to talk to the other people before you actually get the yes from him.
Are you about to write a book?
He wore the shirt today to try to draw David close to the fashion. Okay.
So what are you trying to say? You need big meats to make communication. Is that what you're saying?
At some point, I need you, absolutely. Not yet.
Are you about to write a book on David Beckham?
No, actually, not on him.
Oh,
Well,
it's another secret project, is it?
Yeah, it will be disclosed very, very soon.
All right,
It's as big as
cool.
Beckham.
Watch this space. All right, thank you, Guillaume. Just a question on Christian Pulisic to you, because the optimist in you said, hey, maybe it's cramp.
But first of all, he did have a knock that left him out of the game on the weekend. I was surprised he stayed in the game as long as he did.
You were calling for him to come off earlier than he did.
A game of that intensity after you miss another game because you have a knock, I mean, that's what kind of leads to injuries. I was surprised that he stayed on. I think maybe...
Did you think that was poor management?
I'm not going to go there because it's a game of great importance that might turn around the season for them. They've gone on a long run, especially in the group stage of not scoring. Now they have 2 goals tonight. It was a huge win for their fan base, for the team, and keeping their hopes alive for the Champions League. But it's hard to see a player go down with an injury, and I think it could have been prevented because he had a knock that kept him out of the game. It was a little bit too much to ask to have him go
international break coming up
closer
as well.
to 90 minutes, yeah.
it was good tonight, though, wasn't it, Clint?
Yeah, I thought he was good, but if you're talking about players that really stood out, I mean, Loftus-Cheek, Leao, and then what a finish from Giroud, who was causing problems in the first half. And then, you know, he hasn't scored that many goals this season to go up and show he wanted it more. And
that's your type of goal, wasn't it?
Hey, you know, sometimes
big header at the back post.
Sometimes you have to grind out results, and that's what changed the game because it forced AC Milan to sit back, and it made things difficult for Mbappe to try to get into that space and go out players. And AC Milan did a great job tonight.
Okay, so let's look back at the goals and key moments from that game then. It was PSG who went 1-0 up with a goal from Skriniar. Jamie?
Yeah, it was. I mean, really good set piece. They have a problem at times, AC Milan defending set pieces, conceding a lot of goals from those situations. But Skriniar there, you see him at the back post. It's great moving from him, to be honest, but they'd be disappointed anytime you can see the set piece, the defending team. And from there, you just thought PSG were going to win the game comfortably, but that wasn't the case, and credit to AC Milan, especially this man, Micah.
Yeah, I thought Leao was outstanding tonight, you know, not scoring in 10, big moment for him. And he just gets in the right position at the right time. Lovely finish, great imagination. But this is what we'll see more of Leao. We talked about Mbappe, I thought it'd be the difference today, but it was this man, Leao. Fully deserves his goal. And it wasn't just his goal, it was his work rate as well. I've seen him a couple of times, made some crucial tackles for the team, worked really hard. And yeah, fully deserved that. Then the third.
Could have been the third, wasn't it?
Could have been.
Oh, what a ball whipped in from Dembele. And you go from being on the attack to now you have a counterattack against you.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, you go ahead, Kate.
No, I'm just talking.
You got the big contract. You talk. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. You look at Rafael Leao.
Was fantastic, wasn't he?
Yeah, I agree with that. The fact that the way that him and Leao were able to make those powerful runs to be the difference that opened up space for others and created chances and looked like moments there.
You were massively impressed with Loftus-Cheek.
He did his thing, especially after not playing in 5 weeks. He looked really sharp.
He's been an absolute revelation since he come from Chelsea.
Let's talk about Christian Pulisic here with that nice whip-in.
You want to talk about your countryman?
That leads to the goal here.
Your man went
Looks
off
like Moose
injured.
is about to get him the ball. He's unselfish, leaves it for this other player that whips in a great ball. And who wanted it more?
Talk me through the timing of the jump there, Clint, because that's something that you had in your game a lot.
Well, he just doesn't give up on the play. The defender's not looking. He just picked up something, threw it off. His back was to Giroud. He was able to get the jump, and he just wanted it more. He was brave. He put his head in there, and he wanted to win.
I love that man. He was outstanding, Giroud, with the goal, but no one was better than Ruben Loftus-Cheek on that pitch.
I was buzzing.
He was man of the match by a mile.
Yeah, it'll all begin to make sense now because guess what? Joining us live from Milan. Wow.
It's getting too deep.
Ruben Loftus-Cheek.
Ruben! Come stai? Tutto bene?
What's up, man? You're getting high praise for your performance tonight.
Thank you very much.
We want a bit more than that.
No, I didn't hear. I just
Man of the match tonight, Ruben. Are you enjoying it in Milan?
Thank you. Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. Yeah, it's been tough over the last month being injured. But I really wanted to come back for this match to try and help the team. And yeah, it was crucial to win tonight. And we were saying it in the dressing room before, this is a must win. And everyone stuck together, especially with the loss, the last game in the league. So we really needed to come together tonight, and it was a brilliant night for us.
Ruben, I just wanted to ask you how you found it in Italy. You know, the transition from England to going over there, a different culture. Have you enjoyed it?
Because Micah was a big failure. Ruben. He really struggled.
No, I really enjoyed it. I wanted to change being at Chelsea for so long and being on the outside of the squad mostly. And this was a great opportunity for me to come to a big club and be a big part of the team. And we've got a really, really talented team. And I think we can go far. So we're back in the mix in the group. And yeah, I'm really enjoying it over here. Learning the language slowly. Piano.
Piano. Mi piace. Can I just ask you, Ruben, though, what is your favourite position? We've seen you play wing-back. We've seen you play at the back sometimes, midfield. What is your role you love to play the most?
Definitely in the midfield, being in an advanced role, whether it be on the left or right or in the middle of the 10 somewhere. But I like to get up and down, especially, kind of on the sides in an 8 position is where I feel most comfortable. I can get the ball from deep and drive or, get in them pockets and try and create. But I've played a lot of positions, and that was one of the reasons why I couldn't really be fully happy, because I was chopping and changing positions every week. And I wanted to kind of nail down a position, which I have been, playing predominantly on the right side of an 8 of a midfield 3. So no, I'm really enjoying it.
Ruben, before you go, you're saying you love a Milan. We've got Kate Abdo here, can speak any language.
Not Italian. Not Italian. I don't know.
How good's your Italian? Come on, Ruben. Harry Kane couldn't help us with the German. We want to hear your tutto bene.
No, I'm basic. I'm very basic, I can't lie.
We want your basic. Give us your basic.
Ciao, come stai?
Ciao, come stai? Tutto bene?
You got tutto bene. Bene, grazie.
Oh,
that's all.
It's good. We appreciate your time. Thank you so much.
No, quickly before you go, Ruben.
Oh, so it's my bad.
Your haircut's looking fly, man. Almost as good as mine.
Yeah. I told my barber I want the Micah Richards.
How much
Ruben, does it cost you the same as a Micah Richards?
Because you have to spray the hairline.
Yes, Ruben.
Thank you. We appreciate you. Have a good one. We'll see you soon.
Thank you so much.
Good luck with the rest of the campaign.
Good luck.
Ciao.
And everybody wants the Micah Richards, don't
Everyone wants to be like Mike,
they? Not everybody willing to spend that Micah Richards money on it, though, are they? Other game in this group, it's a cracking one. Dortmund against Newcastle, 2-0 was the final score in this one, so Dortmund getting the win at St James's Park, then repeating it back at home in Dortmund. This is for 1-0. Nicholas Füllkrug.
Yeah, Füllkrug scored this goal. I mean, I was looking at Kieran Trippier in the lead up to the goal. He's been brilliant for Newcastle, but I always just feel when I see a player go on the goal line, I never like it. Mark the opposition attackers in the box. The goalkeeper's job is to save it on the line. And just a little split second, they put them 1-0 down. But an unbelievable counter-attack to win the game, Clint.
Yeah, I mean, this player was dangerous all game in terms of creating chances, and he does a good job of making the defender think he's going to play it and then hits it far post. It's a team that needed to get this win, to get back in good group standing, but also after that loss at the weekend, losing 4-0, they needed to give the fans a lift, and they did that tonight.
The game was stopped actually at one point. That was because of a fan, not really a protest, but the home fans making their feelings known about the money that's been pumped into Newcastle by their Saudi owners down onto the pitch. It did stop the game for a minute. So just expressing that dislike for the way that Newcastle has, in their eyes, bought their way into the team. You don't care about the sport. All you care about is money.
Let's hope Man City don't get there in the knockout round.
Imagine.
Oh, man, come with it.
Fun. Let's look at the group table, please. Group F now, wide open is how it looks. 1 point between all of these teams. Dortmund, PSG, Milan, Newcastle. Remember, top 2 will go through to the knockout round of the Champions League. Third place team will make it into the Europa League, and fourth team is out of Europe, period, post-Christmas. Who do we fancy for top 2 in this?
Oh, I'm not sure.
I think I'm going to go for... I think PSG will win the next game against Newcastle at home. And I think... And then is it Dortmund going to Milan?
Milan.
Oh, sorry.
Milan, Dortmund 5.
I'm going to go for Milan and
graphic,
PSG
Jamie.
because I both think they'll win the home games and put themselves in a great position next.
Now you tell you what.